Hey, it's Practical Psychology here, and today I'm going to teach you how to tell if a girl likes you, using 10 psychological signs that she might be interested. Now the first is, does she look at you whenever she laughs? If a girl is interested in you, she will most likely look at you first, when you're in a group of friends and everyone starts laughing. Now the psychological and biological reasoning behind this telltale sign is that she's genuinely interested in your reaction and wants to see if you thought it was funny too. She wants to make an evaluation of you and is still making subconscious judgments on what you think is funny and how you two will function together as a pair. She may look at a different person each time something is funny, but if she sways towards you, she's definitely interested. However, be careful of watching for her reactions, for she might be curious if you're looking at her too, and things could get awkward quick. The second is dilated pupils. So when someone sees something they are psychologically attracted to, their pupils will physiologically increase in size up to 3 times to allow more light so that they can further absorb the attractive stimulus. She likes you and she wants to take all of you in, and in order to do so, her eyes must allow much more light in, so her pupils will dilate. It may be hard to see this from afar, but if you can offer her something or ask her a question, make sure to pay close attention to her pupils before and after looking at you, as other things can cause dilated pupils beforehand, such as sunlight or alcohol. Notice the change, not just the size of the pupils. Now the third is, whenever you're in a conversation with her, look and see where her feet and torso are pointed. If they're pointed towards you, it's a good sign. See, body language is a huge indicator of attraction, and most of the time these are unconscious signs that are hard to duplicate consciously or to create a false positive. If she feels safe around you and open to want you, her feet and torso will show it, especially in a group of more than 5 people. If her body is open to specifically you and she's showing you more than 2 of these signs, she's definitely interested in you. Number 4 is multiple glances in a couple minutes. 1 glance could mean anything, 2 glances mean she's curious, and any more could signify that she's attracted to you. Watch for her across the room and see if she keeps checking in on you. It's probably because she's attracted to you and doesn't want to lose the opportunity to be near you or talk to you. The next one is that whenever she's with you, she touches her lips. Now this one's a hard one to point out, as you have to notice the change, just like her pupils, not just a simple gesture. As some women do this all the time, they touch their lips all the time. If she touches her lips when she's around you or she's looking at you, this is a good sign. If she looks at your lips, however, this is a great sign. This is usually done subconsciously and in a matter of milliseconds, but a quick glance at your lips surely means she's attracted on a deep psychological matter. The next sign is that she plays with her hair when she's looking at you. While she's talking to you, she may play with her hair. Now this can be turned both ways though, as some say it could be a sign that she wants to be away from you and wants to find comfort. If she's playing with it and her palm is pointing towards you, she probably feels safe, and this is a good thing. If she's fixing it up to make it look better, she's probably attracted to you and wants your attention, and this is also a good thing. However, if she pulls it up away from her neck, this can mean 2 different things. She could be showing you that she feels safe, and is doing so by allowing you to see one of her most important arteries. Or she could be doing it as a stress signal, in that her body temperature has risen and that she wants to get away. But if she's truly attracted, she'll be back. The number 7 is that she talks about you with her friends. Now this one is super important. If she talks about you with her friends, it means she's cognitively thinking about you on a level that isn't subconscious, which means that she's aware of her attraction for you and has already started debating on whether or not to act on it. Try to talk to her friends in a nonchalant manner and see if she says anything. If you do this with someone you're not comfortable with, it may seem like you're probing and asking questions about her, and when she hears about this from her friends, she will go nuts. Of course, they may lie and say that she hasn't said anything, and they might also say that she has even though she hasn't, so don't ever rely on just one of these tips. Now number 8 is that she accidentally touches you. Now accidental touching has huge psychological value. You can tell if it's accidental or not just using common sense. Was she making a job out of being next to you, or was she simply walking by you and accidentally bumped into you? Also, if it happens more than once, and she apologizes about it more than she probably should, it might mean that she isn't doing it on purpose and doesn't want to come off creepy. See if you can sneak in touching her hand, lower back, or face in some discreet manner that doesn't come off creepy, and notice her reaction. If she actually likes you, she won't act disgusted or say anything rude about it. However, if she does, there's the possibility that she might become nervous and try to leave quickly. Now the second to last sign is to notice if she gets nervous around you, and you kinda have to be around a girl more than a couple times to start noticing her behavior to see if she gets nervous around you. Remember in middle school when you could always tell 2 people who liked each other just by the way they acted? That familiar awkwardness that so many of us wish to never look back on? If it was 2 people who had no attraction to each other, the awkwardness signs weren't really there, unless they were both just awkward people in general, which is basically describing my entire middle school experience. But really, if she gets nervous around you, it's probably a sign of attraction and that she doesn't want to mess up a future with you. If she doesn't care about a future with you, she probably won't be nervous. And the last tip is to see if she sticks around you in public places. Now this is a pretty obvious one. If she's attracted to you, subconsciously or consciously, she will want to be around you. Whether that's a baseball game, a table in the lunchroom, or even constantly coming to see you where you work. The more she likes you, the more time she'll want to spend around you and the closer she will be around you. So be close and pay attention to all of these tips, not just one or two, when you're trying to figure out if someone likes you. And I'd like to end this video saying that remember that execution is everything. You can lay in bed at night wondering if they like you back for hours, but unless you actually go out and do something, you'll never get to where you want to be. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, click the like button. If you have any thoughts or want to discuss other tips, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and if you want more, as always, subscribe.